We're good to go. Okay, now are we going ahead and jumping into this chapter 3 thing? Are we done with the scene back in by the princess's bed?
Yes, we
We
just
just
had to
had to
have
have
an
an
epic
epic
exit
exit
for
for
our
our
friend.
friend.
Oh, he's right there with you. He's right there with you. I mean, I feel like we pretty much took care of all of the role playing in chat. Ardeth asked the questions that he was going to ask, and everybody came to a conclusion and agreed that they would take up her. He would take up her quest, and I guess you guys are along for the ride.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then so yeah, in there in her chamber, um, or not actually directly underneath her pavilion, but just in that ruined area, there's that one empty portal that doesn't have a stained glass window in it. She causes that to turn into a portal. All three of you step through it, and you come out of it onto this area up here. So basically, like with your backs to that ledge behind you, you come out of a portal. It appears only momentarily. The three of you step out of it, and once you've all stepped out of it, it closes and is gone. Along with this tab that I've got open going into chapter 2. Boom, done with that. So here we are, chapter 3. Dun dun dun. Let me give you the reading here. Behind the shroud of a passing gray mist rests the entrance into a great keep. Stacked skulls and dead tree stumps cast a grim shadow over the stone ledge. A kind enough looking rabbit sits upon one of the stumps, a wiggling ray of sunshine on a dreary day. The smell of the smoldering campfire out before your hairy friend reminds you that you are not alone in the palace of 1,001 rooms. All right, what do you do?
Well, this place isn't nearly as inviting as it was before.
Well, this is kind of reminding me of my home.
Oh yeah?
I don't like it at all, says Ardith, and he takes a few steps over to examine this bunny, maybe even talking to it. Hey there, little fellow. And about that time, a giant root coming from the roots of that tree unearths itself from the ground underneath him, punches him square in the chest, and shoves him backwards off the ledge. Ah! He goes arms flailing
Whoa!
into the gray mist.
Man, I thought you were about to Holy Grail his ass.
I thought you were too.
Well, I
was
kind
waiting
of
for it.
did.
Huge.
Because after that, the rabbit hoists itself up into the air as it is actually controlled by a tendril appendage coming out of this stump of this old tree, which now opens up a big maw on the side of it to reveal that it is not, in fact, a tree stump at all, an innocent tree stump, nor is it an innocent rabbit, but is, in fact, a horrible wolf in sheep's clothing. And we can roll initiative.
Tentacles. It's always got to be tentacles.
It does. It's got to be tentacles. I was talking to somebody one day, and I was like, "Yeah, we were talking about I think Cthulhu things, and that's not weird at all."
The hell?
And I was like, "Well, I don't usually tell people this, but I actually have a folder of my favorite 3D models of tentacles."
Man, I still had the AoE token attached, so I accidentally rolled for the AoE token.
Oh, what's fair?
If you look on it, go ahead and take it off, and I'll roll again.
Okay, so I've got to. You just go ahead and make your roll, and I'll just change it. Or I think you can actually manually change the number yourself. And I'm going to have to roll for this thing. I don't have a proper sheet for it. Ooh, not good. Not good at all. And I don't think this thing is very dexterous.
No, it still has me under my initiative, I think. don't know what the hell's going on. Because I rolled it through my thing. Oh, I see what's going on.
Well, alright. I have to refresh my page. Hang on.
There we go.
I don't know how to get rid of the AoE token.
Cloak has to delete it. Has to delete it. Alright. Let's see if that works this time. No attribute was found for app bounce. What in the world?
You have 2 character sheets in here. So let me assign the control of this one to you.
I have 2 character sheets.
Yeah, I think you imported him twice. One of them is assigned to Balthazar. The other is assigned to... Well, they're both assigned to you.
I think you're gonna have to. I think you have to delete one of them.
Yep, I got it. It's deleted. And let's put this thing in descending order. And so, Balthazar, you watch in horror as your companion, who chased you here, only to become your friend, is thrown off into the bottomless skies, the bottomless gray skies here. And then you immediately react.
Apparently, I do. I didn't realize that I finally got to work, and
I got you. Actually, I was wrong on that. Unless you changed your initiative. No.
I changed it back.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally rolled multiple times.
I see. Okay. All right. So, what do you do?
So what this thing is looks like a tree, except it's a giant tentacle instead.
It is a giant tree trunk with animated roots. It does have, in fact, 2 tentacles. I think each one of them has an eyeball on it. There is a bunch of tendrils that seem to be animating the rotting, what you realize now is it's a dead rabbit, a rotting dead rabbit carcass. It seems to be hovering just a few inches over the top of the stump. So yeah, bunch of roots, tentacles, tree stump, giant maw. Horrible beast.
And it's in this general area on the other side of the fire.
Yep.
Or is it not that guy?
No, it's this thing right here.
Okay.
There's actually a token for it on the board.
In seeing Ardith go off, I am going to scooch over here, and I'm going to warn Icky that thing's got some serious reach, and we're just gonna mind sliver him. Call it a day.
Okay. Is this considered a charm?
I wouldn't think so. So it's not like any charming effects. It's
Yeah.
psychic damage and
Okay. Yeah,
effect.
it's immune to the condition of being charmed, which I don't think is an immunity to charm like enchantment spells in general.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that'd be if like I was trying to cast like friends on it or something.
Gotcha. Okay. So I need to make a wisdom save.
Intelligence save.
Failed.
Oh yeah. And so that's a D6. All right, it's 5 psychic damage, and then you're gonna have a D4 from your next saving throw.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing this round.
Okay. You could tell it affects it because of the horrible writhing it does with its roots and tentacles.
Noise.
Icky?
So it's my turn? Yes, sir. So, uh, it's this bunny right here, right? That's what we're at.
Yeah. Oh, I was in the middle of trying to download an actual image of this thing and throw it on the screen real quick for
You
you.
can always just drop it in our Discord chat too.
It's coming. It's coming. There it is. A little bit large for the area, but I'll shrink it down some.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Like a roper, kind of.
It is kind of like a roper.
A roper meets an anglerfish.
Yeah.
Or honestly, I think it'd be like a roper mimic.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna kill that picture because I've already got a token for it, which is this guy right here. I'll say it's
Okay.
advanced. No, I'll say it backed up a little bit because of being struck by the spell.
Let's see.
Actually, no, I won't move it on because it can't make a move until it's its turn. The tentacles reach 15 feet.
So 5, 10, 15.
Or the root tentacles reach 15 feet.
All right, so it has serious reach. So I'm gonna go ahead and I never was able to get freaking arrows for that bow, that short bow. So I'm gonna throw a dart at it, I guess.
Okay.
And let's see here. Does a 20 hit?
20 will hit it.
Okay.
It's a little soft, like rotting wood.
And then that'd be 5 damage.
Okay.
Piercing.
All right. You hurl a dart at it. Deep into the stump. Got anything else?
That's all I can do, really.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna ready,
Okay.
I guess.
The creature advances towards you and lashes at you with its bolty attack. It cannot. It can only attack with its 3 tentacles, and so it makes 3 attacks. Are you wounded from that last battle?
I'm full health.
Okay, that's good.
I should be somewhat close. 17. I have 17 hit points of 24.
Okay, and what's your AC?
My AC is a 16.
I've got you. Oh God, it's got you. It hit with all 3 of its roots.
Fudge.
What? I don't think I'm not gonna let it attack with 3 roots on one target. I'm only gonna let it attack with 2 roots because they are spread out in a tripod around it. That is 48 plus 4.
Dude, what's the CR of this thing?
It's CR4 actually.
A CR4?
Yep. It does 20 points of damage, and
I'm down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh shit.
Grappling roots.
All right. Let's see that. I gotta do something fast.
It is also restrained. No, it doesn't make it attack an advantage. Okay, so it just does that damage. I think it just grabs you and slams you on the ground. It being at the, its roots being at almost at the very ends of their reach, it can't manage to pull you in close enough to do anything with you, nor is it strong enough to hold on to you. So for the time being, it just does damage. It doesn't actually grapple or restrain you. But you can tell that's what it's trying to do.
All right.
Well, I'm down, right?
You're down, like as in dead, 0 hit points down.
0 hit points down.
Oh,
He is currently unconscious.
Oh
We
God,
got
that's
this.
bad.
We got this.
That's
Hey,
bad. Balthazar.
All right. I am gonna shout, "Oh fuck no, you don't! Get the fuck out of here!" And remember, you need to subtract a D4 from your Wisdom save coming up.
Okay, right here. Wisdom save. What did I get? A 9?
A 9.
Yeah, that's a
so unless
fail.
you're definitely not a plus.
No,
Well,
that's a fail. And then it's
all
D4 minus from subtracted from that. So, but that's not necessary because I know that's a fail.
right. So we're going to do a 3d6 of psychic damage. So that's 10 psychic damage, and he's going to flee as fast as he can.
Okay,
Hang on.
which is not very fast. It can move 5
already
feet
back
per
up.
round.
Others in here.
I believe he has the frightened condition.
Does that allow him more movement?
Hang on.
Can I take a dash action?
The target must make wisdom save on a failed save and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed will allow it. It won't move to obviously dangerous ground. Oh no, I guess it's just the one square that he's moving.
Okay, that's what it does. It flees.
All right.
Icky is down, so he gets to make his death save.
Can I run over to him and do a medicine check before before my turn ends?
Does medicine check require a full action to do?
That I do not know.
Let's say it does, unless you
Alright.
can quickly find out.
he will.
otherwise.
It
Yeah.
will.
Okay.
It'll be a full action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wait until next turn to run over there. I'm gonna stay up here.
Okay. So it's Icky's turn, which then passes because he's down and he
Let me
does.
say, I just did a death save.
Okay, does his one
I
death
passed.
save. Do I have to keep fleeing, or do I return to normal now?
And it looks like you can do what you want.
Okay. All right. It comes towards you slowly. It's still out of reach.
All right. Is that gonna be its turn then?
Yep, that is.
All right. I'm going to get over to here.
The body
And-
of Ickes is lifeless and not a threat to the creature, which is not very intelligent to begin with. It's not concerned with finishing him off, quote unquote.
Well, so I just want to try and do something to it. Either way, I'm going to try that medicine check on him, see how that goes.
Okay.
We'll take a put inside the car. I'm just gonna leave it out here real quick, okay?
Yeah,
Oh God.
it doesn't help anyway.
Yeah.
All right, and when I see I can't revive him, I'm going to take another couple steps back.
Okay.
But I want to go that way instead. There we go.
Okay. And then Icky makes his next death save.
Nat 20
There we go.
Oh yeah.
means I'm up with 1 health.
There
Is
we
that right?
go.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's all it takes, isn't it? Is 2 successfuls.
I guess
two
it did work.
Two successfuls just live. A nat 20 is on a death save. I think it's like you're conscious with like 1 health.
Oh,
Yeah, some people do it's 2 successes, and some people do it's just you're back up and you got a hit point.
Gotcha. I'll go with that on a crit. Why not? You gain consciousness with 1 hit point. Is your movement is limited now though, isn't it? From going down. Are there any consequences?
It takes half your movement to go from prone to standing.
Okay.
So I still have 20 movement, 20 feet. I'm going to go ahead and back away.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15. Shit.
You can get over next to me at least.
Yeah.
He's blocking the path into that portal. You have to go through that thing to get through into the portal here. Is
I
the
got you.
problem.
I'm just trying to do some distance while I have while I'm screwed up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Icky like kind of just scrambles backwards, hands and feet, into that column. Balthazar's there to help him at that point. The
And how
creature.
far away is the guy, the creature?
It looks like it's like 25 feet away from you, the two of you.
Okay, I still have a bonus action, don't I?
Yeah, I suppose you do if you have a bonus action. That
Yes,
applies.
yes. I'm gonna go ahead and use. I'm gonna spend. Do I have key points? Yeah, I should have key points left. I should be full back up on key points. It's not here. So I'm gonna use one of my keys for patient defense. It's where I spend one key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on my turn.
Okay.
So then I'm good.
Is that all that happens?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, and I've already moved it. That's all it does is make it slow crawl towards you, babbling through its big open maw, flailing that dead rabbit around. Like the beast of your nightmares, it is. Balthazar, what do you do?
How's this thing looking? Is it still looking pretty sturdy? Or are we making
Yes.
some chunks out of it?
Yes, it's not even trembling. It took that dart and all the magic you cast. Your magic only manages to just kind of rattle it for a second, and then it just keeps on marching like some kind of automaton. It's stout.
I am going to use my bonus action to. I cannot. I only have one sorcery point left. You know what? Just gonna chill touch it.
Okay.
That probably doesn't hit.
Don't you have to be within touch distance of it?
Chill touch is actually kind of confusing because it's neither cold damage nor
A touch-based spell.
right. It's range. It's 120 feet,
Oh, okay.
and it does
Yeah.
necrotic damage.
I gotcha. It is armor class 12, so yeah, that will miss.
No such thing. All right.
You got
And this thing that we're up against, is this up above us, or and this spires like a tower on the
just-
outside kind of thing?
Just zoom out if you want to see you can see what it is above you. Like your characters would, if you're looking at the upper image, your characters are like both up against this big column here.
Okay, so I can still keep backing up a little bit.
Yeah, there's all kinds of room back there. It winds
Okay.
around this old tower here, half shrouded in mist.
So I'm gonna ask Icky how many darts he has left, and if he can do anything else from range. But that's all I got for my turn.
Icky?
I told him I reply. I'm like, I can blind him.
I don't know how helpful that'll be. I don't know if he actually sees or if he can just feel that we're here. There's roots in the ground. You never know.
Let me see what else can I do. Let me see my spells list. Minor illusion, animal friendship, suggestion, darkness, dark vision, pass without trace, and silence. But I have let's see how many.
The portal's here, right?
The portal's in the center of that wall.
So right there.
Yep.
And then I tell him, I was like, I have 10 darts left.
Are you throwing one of them at this moment as well?
Yeah, I guess I will.
Okay.
And that'll be an 11.
Yeah, 11 will not hit it. And it marches forward. Oh, wait, you get your movement too before it moves.
Yes. So I'm going to back away here.
Okay. And then, yep, it moves forward slightly, unable to reach either of you. And that's all it can do. And then it is Balthazar's turn again.
Oh, the blue, like bell tower looking thing. How high up is the that ledge it's sitting on?
I would suspect. I think you're. I think you can pull. Whoops. I can't pull a measurement, but I think you can
Uh,
on the upper map there. I think it's probably close to right. It's like 30 feet.
it says 30 feet. Um, you don't know how to run up walls yet. I'm out of second level spells. I got 2 spell slots left.
I also have poison spray as a cantrip.
What's the range on that?
10 feet.
And you'd provoke an opportunity attack
If you ran away from
keep throwing darts. I'll keep backing up and throwing some cantrips at it. That's all I got right now.
I'm going to try darkness on it, see if it does anything.
We can at least try and confuse it. Oh, darn you, advantage. If only I had it. All right, that's all I got. I'll take. He's only moving 5 feet. I'm not going to move back this time. I'm going to tell Icky, don't fall off the thing.
Okay.
Got it.
Icky.
And then he falls off the thing.
The end.
He just runs off of it. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and spend my last 2 key points to cast darkness
Okay.
on him. Let's see.
Can the creature be targeted, or does it just appear in the area that the creature is in?
Let's see here. I don't know how to show you the spells.
Just click on the spell itself from your. Is it in your spell list or is it?
I mean, yes.
Is it the spell darkness?
It's I had to manually enter it in, so.
I'll just look at the spell description.
All right. It says magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere. The duration, which is 10 minutes.
Yep.
The darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Point you choose is an object you are holding.
So let's just go ahead and bring this handy dandy chart in here, and just point out to me where you want to center it. You just want to center it on him.
I want it on him.
Okay.
So that's gonna put your magical darkness directly in front of the gate for the next 10 minutes.
But at least we can find the direction. You know what I mean?
So now you can no longer see what it's doing because it's inside a sphere of darkness. And so I'm not going to show you what it does on its turn. And Balthazar, it's your turn.
Well, I can no longer see it. I'm gonna hold my action to cast Chill Touch at it if it comes out of the darkness?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I guess
It won't.
yeah.
Icky? I love this scene. You guys are like standing on this ledge, like looking at each other. Like, what the fuck do we do? And Ardith is dead. My God, Ardith just died. You're still like in the panic of this encounter. Haven't even had time to think about that yet.
You see, like I'm looking at it, we could get around. Let me see, 15 feet and still see. Let me see this.
Yeah, there's actually like just a sliver of ledge on the outside that you could run around.
There, you can ditch the thing. I got the circle of darkness going.
Oh, Icky just fell off.
No, it's moving him out of the way because it wouldn't let me pick him up. It was making me pick up the grid.
You can delete the grid. I put a circle down at 15 feet.
Well, it's useful for the time being. I'll leave it up till we're
All
done
right.
with this.
10, 15, 20.
Oh wait,
25,
no. I'm sorry. 15
30.
foot radius. No, it actually does conceal the edge of the ledge.
Oh, because
So the
it's
sphere-
30 feet, not.
Yeah, the sphere of darkness is. Yep, it's beyond. So, yeah, you don't even have a chance of going around it, which would have been pretty clever, actually.
Actually, I can see half of it because it only takes up a half spot, right?
Now it goes out to the limits of that green circle there. That's the
Then I
size of-
run forward. No, that's 30, isn't it?
Yes, but a 15-foot radius would be a
That'd be
30-foot
this.
diameter.
I made a bad decision then. Well, okay. So I'm just gonna run. Still be in my own magical darkness.
Just run forward into the darkness.
Yeah, darkness is my friend.
Are we
Straight.
doing a dash, or are we just doing normal movement?
Actually, I'll do a dash.
Okay.
Yeah,
If
that
you do
makes
it-
sense.
If you do a dash, you can go even further, of course.
That's 40. I'm just gonna dash to here.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check, DC 15.
Yay. For running straight.
For running
Hopefully I
straight
didn't
into
trip.
darkness.
Hopefully I didn't trip over anything.
Yeah, this is rough terrain. This ground is uneven, rocky, broken.
Just straight dex. Oh, you said dex save, right?
It's DC 15. You can add your dex bonus, so it would be basically a what do you call it? An acrobatics check.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, did you say an acrobatics check?
Yes, it would be an acrobatics check. Okay.
Worse.
You bust your face. You smash into the ground face first. In your
Where you gonna
weakened
put me?
state, this knocks you out. Cold. You only had one hit point, right?
Yeah.
Did he make it out of the darkness?
You don't know. You see him run, like charge into the darkness, full speed dash into it. You hear some gravel, and for a moment you think he's gone off the edge, and then you hear a big smack and thud, and the sound and just grinding of gravel and dirt, and fear for the worst.
Would
Does
my
his-
spell still hold up?
That was
If
my
I'm
question.
unconscious?
What's that?
Would my spell still hold up? Because I think it's concentration.
Yeah, I think if he's incapacitated, his spell disappears.
Yeah.
Concentration. Concentration. Well, did that mean you could even dash then?
Yeah.
Because I think it's a bonus action to cast it for you, right? Because it's a monk thing.
To do dash? No, no,
To
no, no. You
do
can
to
still
do the
use-
spell. No, to do the darkness spell.
I don't think it's a bonus action. I think it's a main action. Let me
But
see here.
can you dash? Will dashing break concentration? Is what I want.
No,
Oh,
only
no,
damage.
no.
Only damage will break concentration.
Only
You can
damage
even
will break
cast
concentration. Okay.
spells even if you're holding concentration, as
Yeah,
long
well,
as they don't
yeah.
require
So I'm
concentration.
considering you to have taken 1 point of temporary damage, which is
I
why
don't know
you
what the water like
why
into
you're
his
knocked out right
cone.
now.
Like, oh boy, it's hurt.
What? I can't hear you right now.
Oh, I said I think so. I was thinking I was giving you a point of temporary damage for taking the fall, which would be what knocked you out. So that would in fact break the concentration for sure. So yes, the darkness is lifted, and Icky only made it to about right here. He face planted conveniently. He didn't go the wrong way when he face planted because he's pretty close to the edge. Oh God, that was your turn too, which means when you're done with that, it's the wolf in sheep's clothing turn. Which
Well, if
now
I'm knocked
sees
out cold, so
you're knocked out cold. This is it. I don't see any way out of this. The creature. Do you have? I have advantage, or I just have automatic hit when you're down like this.
well, if you gave me 1 damage, then I'm down. Have to do
Oh.
saving throws.
This is my. I was holding an action for this.
Oh yeah, you are holding an action for this, weren't you?
That's a 25 on my chill touch,
There you go. That hits it.
and does two necrotic damage to it. So, and I'm gonna. Hopefully I have its attention.
Yeah, I'm willing to try to give this character a chance. So I will say that breaks its attention and it goes towards Balthazar instead.
All right.
Just as it was
All right,
about
I'll
to pick
take
up the body of Icky. And Icky, that is only temporary damage you took from the fall, not an actual point, just enough to knock you out. So no death saves, I don't think.
So he's still
And-
stable at least.
Yeah. So Balthazar, and then now that was your held action. Now I guess it's your actual turn.
Chill touch him again. 2 necrotic, and this time I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay. It comes towards you.
Chill touch again.
Hey, by the way, do we have rules for these knocked out characters? Is there
Sent you the death saving throws.
Oh, it is death
Death
saving
saving
throws?
throws stuff.
And that's when you wake back up. Is when you get past 3.
Or you become, if you get to 3, you can become stable. But I don't know. It just depends on how you're rolling.
So I sent you. So here's what it is.
I think-
Roll a
yeah.
d20. If the roll is 10 or higher, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail. A success or failure has no effect by itself. On your third success, you become stable. Stable, you are just stable as 0 hit points. And you don't have to do that saving throws. I'm just unconscious.
What if it was non-lethal damage though?
I would just be unconscious.
And then what wakes you back up? Just an amount of time passing that the DM decides.
Stable creature that isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours.
Okay. Okay. I got you. You're knocked out for a while unless he wakes you back up. Okay. Well, that's what. So we know what the situation is now. It's up to Balthazar to save Vicky again.
But if the creature hits me, I automatically fail a death save.
Okay. Well, the creature's not going to hit you because it's going for Balthazar. And it is just 1 square away from being able to reach Balthazar. Balthazar, it's your turn.
Chill touch, 8 necrotic, and 2 steps back.
Yep. Whoops.
I was about to say he's getting faster.
Can you do this? This is just a cantrip that you're casting.
Yeah,
So,
that's all I got.
okay, so, but you have a limited amount of backing up to do, so I guess this is worth rolling out then.
Yeah, it's one at a time till I do. Is he looking bad at all?
Uh, yeah, I think it's starting to wobble just a little bit. Um, so
Maybe halfway.
yeah, but anyway, I've moved for my turn, so you can cast it again.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the money. Go ahead and scoot a square back. All right, you're up.
Okay. Have at it.
Oh, I'm glad it's that 21 and not. Oh. All right, and
Oh, you did
then
5 damage to it just a minute ago. I didn't get that.
oh yeah, and then there's the there's the 8, the 5, and the 1.
Okay. The most boring fight in the history of D&D.
I'm pretty terrified. 18 for 5 more. I'm just staying out of the way of those flailing tentacles.
Yep, it's getting closer. You must have well, no, you don't have that short of a range on it. I guess you're just trying to make sure and keep it close enough to hit it. 15 will hit it.
All right, and damage 5 more. Go to square.
Mm-hmm. Have at it.
8. Fuck. All right,
That's a
and
miss.
then we go. Oh, there's my square from before. Then you're moved, and then 24. 6 necrotic. Take a step.
Uh-huh. Can I move diagonally? Yeah, I can move diagonally.
Yeah.
It moved, and you...
What's this ledge looking like behind me? How far down is that?
Oh, that's a bit of a drop there. That's about a 5-foot drop and will require a dex check or acrobatics or athletics of your choice to get down, and it will take a full action. Well, no, it will. It won't take. It can be considered part of your movement if you make it an acrobatics check.
I mean, you could just climb down and it'll take half your movement. You
We'll
don't have
see.
a climbing speed. Climbing takes half your movement.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow that.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to take a step this way first.
And did you do 5 damage just then?
Yep, just did 5.
Okay.
Hey, DM, are you writing all this down?
I am. This thing has taken a lot of damage, 59 points to be exact, and it is starting to get sluggish, but it's not stopping.
All right, so take this step back. My hooves are kicking rocks off the edge of this thing.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Missed it. It comes forward.
All right. I guess I'm gonna climb down.
Yeah, I think we had established that you can move down half your speed and still take an action.
All right. I'm gonna chill touch him before I go. Oh, I'm not gonna chill touch him before I go.
Actually, a 12 will hit it.
12 hits. Oh.
Oh.
For 7. And
Yeah.
since I'm down here, I'm gonna go ahead and scooch this way. Can I still see him? I guess it's only 5 feet, so
Yeah, you can. You're at first when you get down to the bottom of the ledge, you're kind of looking up and you see the root tentacles start to come into view, silhouetted, and then that's when you can start targeting some part of it. That will not hit it. Okay. All right, it's within reach of you. It's your turn. Again, behind you is a broken terrain. You can only move half your movement rate. Okay.
And
Shield touch.
16. Another nat. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. 1.
Okay, here's where it's gonna get bogged down. It's a little clumsy, and so it doesn't want to try to go down that ledge, and will instead just kind of go to the furthest point on the top of the ledge that it can.
And then I'm 5 feet down too, so I'm still kind of out of
You're
range.
still kind of out of range, yes. You're
All
just
right.
at the reach of its roots stretching out towards you. Now you're well outside of the reach.
Yeah, I'm going to take my extra step back anyway. What am I coming up to?
That is a wall. That is like a 40 or 50 foot high wall. And I think there's a tower coming up there, and you're coming to the end of the ground. It's the wall of the tower is about to just sweep out past the lip of the rock. So you're in a dead end.
Shit. All right. Well, here goes nothing. 8.
Missed. Still, though, it's too dumb to realize the situation it's in, and it doesn't want to go down that ledge, so you're kind of in a safe spot.
12. And another nat. I hate this so much. 8.
Yeah. Okay, that does it. It topples off the ledge. It just, one moment it's moving sluggishly, and the next moment it just kind of freezes in place and falls off, and clunk, with a big heavy thud. I'm sure the thing weighs like over 100 pounds. It seems to be dead.
I'm going to kind of sidle up to it. I'm going to give it a couple good stomps.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use it to... I'm going to check and see if there's anything useful on it.
No, there's like a bunch of rabbit guts on the bottom of your hooves. Rotting carcass rabbit guts.
Nice.
I try and use the bark to scrape it off my hooves.
Okay.
And then I kind of use its body as a boost to climb up. And then I go over and go check on Icky.
Yeah, man, he's just like, he's got gravel dug into his face. He's out cold.
Anything I do to wake him up? Splash some water in his face?
Yeah, I'm sure. Icky, you come back around.
Yay.
Ran out of space, but it's dead now.
That was a suspenseful fight, despite it being like so dumb at the same time.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna keep backing up. Fine. Nothing to see here. So tell me about this fire. Is it still burning? Anything I can tell about it?
You see the remnants of what looks like maybe some sticks of incense around the edge of it, and bones in it.
People bones
Small
or animal
bones.
bones?
Give me a knowledge proficiency you could apply here.
Arcana?
Sure.
Investigation. It's the same roll.
Yep. I think either.
16's not bad.
And system? Am I even proficient in investigation?
You know that these are finger bones. Finger bones are sometimes used in some of the darker divinations.
Like somebody might have summoned this here?
Yeah, I can't. I'm not exactly sure what spell it is, and I'm going to say your knowledge of it is vague at best too. But there is possibly a planar contact spell that uses finger bones as a material component. Something with speaking to the dead or demons or something. You read about it once, you forgot.
But everything burning looks pretty fresh still.
Yeah, I
Like the
think
incense is still going?
yeah, it's like there's some warmth left in the ashes and the charcoal, but that's about it.
I'll tell Icky that somebody was doing spells here, and it hasn't been terribly long since they were here. So either they summoned that thing, or they figured out how to get past it pretty quick.
Well, do you mind if we take a quick rest real quick?
Well, I could use some sleep. I'm pretty much out of spell slots. But I don't know about sleeping out here.
Well, I know the perfect thing for firewood.
Well, we're going to have to get it up a little bit of a cliff.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
All right.
I head over. I was like, hey, Balthazar, you mind helping me out, though?
Oh, yeah. I'm coming.
So, yep. So we're going to chop this thing up over here and grab my rope, tie it around it, hoist it up this thing,
Okay.
this cliff.
I think it's outer hide is what makes for good firewood. You can basically get about like 8 or 9 good pieces of firewood. The inside of it, however, is an organic thing of blood and guts, which won't be
I'm
much
burning
good
it
for
all.
But you can still burn them using the outer shell to get the fire good and started. And if that doesn't work, there's still a stump of another old tree over there.
I want to burn it all, okay? This thing knocked me the fuck out.
This thing nearly.
Technically,
it very nearly killed
There
you.
was a threat of
technically
TPK.
twice.
There was definitely a TPK threat there.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna hoist up the whole thing. Like I'm just saying, I'm gonna chop up its roots around here, and then we're just gonna take the whole thing with us.
Yep. Sounds good. And by the time you've gotten it started up, and I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt that you guys are able to start a fire because you're not idiots.
Yep. Take out my tinderbox and everything that I have, and just go ahead and start her up.
So so nightfall comes soon, about the time that you get the flames going pretty good. Since it's so cloudy and foggy here, the smoke doesn't really give you away. It just blends right in with the clouds, and then next thing you know, it's dark. So you feel like you haven't given away too much. I'm sure that thing stinks a little bit, burning, but nevertheless, yeah, you find yourselves sitting around that night around a nice warm campfire, roasting wolf and sheep's clothing guts on the fire.
Perfect.
Oh, just after dark, that bell, clang, rings once loudly.
Just once? Okay. So I guess we're over here by the fire now.
Yeah.
And we get level and spell slots?
Yep, you can go up a level, do your whole thing, get your level.
Oh yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'll take a little break here real quick while you guys do that. I'll be right back.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Apparently, I am feeling rejuvenated after having that thing chase me down.
So wait, we're level 5 now?
Level 4. We didn't actually go up from
Okay.
earlier because we haven't had a rest yet.
Okay. I didn't even get to use my level 4 ability, so it doesn't matter. And I don't think I got any points either.
You get what? Feather fall and an ability score increase or a feat or something?
Yeah.
What'd you go with?
Sentinel.
Sentinel is solid, and that is going to save my butt.
Well, the reason I went with Sentinel is because, so you know how my characters, I based them off of going towards against spellcasters.
Right.
So whenever I finally get my, whenever I go into darkness, and then I go into my fighting and get blind sense fighting, I'll be able to keep that character in my darkness because I'll reduce their hit points to 0 if they try to move away from me.
All right. So we need to find something to make a pact with so we can have dark vision to see through magical darkness.
No, blind sense for fighting.
Blind sense, yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking about going for level 2 of Warlock, so I was already on this. And also, I think I'm going to have the silence spell, maybe?
Dude, you can get the Warlock invocation or Warlock initiate feat.
So I thought about doing that, but I'd almost rather have an extra invocation, so that way I can add my charisma to my Eldritch Blast. And then I'll actually have like a decent blaster option.
Yeah, okay.
And the short rest spell slots are super solid.
What are you, a sorcerer?
Yeah. So I can cash those in for sorcery
Dude,
points.
do a coffee lock, bro.
Yeah, straight up.
You're doing a coffee lock?
For the most part.
I love it.
Because
I hated
wanna have
coffee locks as a DM, though. I'm going to tell you that one.
oh yeah, because everything you have planned for them, like they're so utility.
Yeah,
but-
they can just burn through spell slots and not even care. Hey, can we take an hour of rest, guys? Why?
Just take a
I want
quick
to get
break.
back. I want to get back all of my spell slots. Wait, what? All of my spell slots. Yeah, bro, do a
Yeah.
coffee lock.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get to 6, so I get resistance to psychic damage, and some other nice benefits from Aberrant Mind, and then I think I'm gonna go Tao Genie
Okay.
for at least 2 levels, and then we'll see if we're still doing this.
Okay.
Because at that point I'll be level 8.
Oh, dude, you're gonna go genie?
Yeah.
Dude, that works for his campaign.
There we go. Yeah, so I was gonna mention it to him and be like, hey, so let me get a ring with a genie in it. Actually, the telekinetic feat. So
As soon as I get back. Okay, I'll see you guys in a minute.
I'm
No.
gonna stay on the phone.
Well, we finished
Hey.
leveling up at least,
Chill.
Good deal.
so we're good to go.
He doesn't want to play right now.
Mine was mostly done except hit points and something else. I don't. I think I get another. Yeah, I do. Another one of those. All right, now I'm officially done. Shit. All right.
Yeah, I think I'm done with mine.
Well, I'm crossing everything over from freaking from D&D Beyond, which D&D Beyond is such an easy builder. Sometimes it screws up me personally.
Just
I really haven't messed with it that much yet. I build all my characters in Google Documents.
D&D Beyond, dude, is money.
Well, so I have physical copies of all the books, and I don't want to spend money on digital copies.
I like it that way. Hayden. That way, all my guys can have. Like, if I do kind of like a Roll20, I could also do D&D Beyond and have them have access to all my books.
Yeah, and I mean, if there's somebody like you in your group that has them all, that's great. But
Yeah, which I
in
do.
my group, I'm the guy that has them all, but I have all the physical copies.
Yeah, I have most of the physical copies, like all the originals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
It's
the
like
core
20
kind of stuff.
Yeah, like player's handbook. Actually, I have two player's handbook, two monster manuals, two uh, DM's guides because my wife I taught how to DM.
So the fire crackles and smokes, and the fog wafts by. And you guys got food?
Yes.
I got some rations.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get some food in my belly.
So, Artist's dead.
Yeah, that was totally a thing.
That's totally a thing that happened.
Shit, that thing almost killed all three of us.
Poor Ardith. Had a mission and just fell off.
Well, probably a good idea to kill this mage if we find him. So, and
Yeah. Might be our best bet to get out of here. If anything,
if there is a way out of here,
back to where we were. I mean, what? And I'm talking in character. I'm like, so what is your reason for being here?
well, I mean, it's a really long story, but I mean, I'm trying to kill some elder gods, or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck this happened to me. And I gesture to my gray skin, and and uh, and I do a little prestidigitation and do some sparks. And I'm like, and where the fuck this shit came from?
So you weren't always gray?
No, I was a normal satyr once upon a time.
Oh, you're a satyr.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So
No,
I
I get
actually
that all the
come
time.
I come up and I actually like look at him closer. And hey, Dio,
Yo.
would I be able to do an Arcana check to see if possibly I can tell if he's cursed?
Um, you can give me an Arcana roll. I'll give you some information.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, being somewhat familiar with stories of the satyrs, you've never heard of a gray one before, so it definitely gives you reason to suspect that there's something amiss. He claims it's a curse, so why not believe him?
Okay. And I was like, well, maybe it is a curse.
Well, I mean, you got the powers, it's got this, but like everybody in my village was dead, and I woke up without a scratch. I don't know if there's like something in me or what, but now it's just like tentacles all the time. It's really irritating.
Oh. Hey, at least you didn't grow up where I grew up. We are snake people, and they're infatuated with snakes.
Well, talk about a one-trick pony, you know?
Yeah, I know. Friggin', that's why I want to revamp my whole society where I'm from.
Oh yeah? What's your plan?
Well, first I got to get to the top. If I get to the top, then I'm able to do something about it. But I want to revamp the caste system and make it a part of merit instead of just what you're born as.
Well, hell yeah, that's always a good option.
Yeah, that's the first thing. And second off, I'm sure you probably know, but Yanti normally our societies are gravitated towards evil, and we do some pretty fucked up things. I'm not gonna lie to you, because of the gods that we run, that we worship. I want to revamp that too, kind of bring us more to a neutral standing.
Well, I definitely know where you're coming from because, you know, when people expect you to be evil because that's what all the other people look like you are, kind of sucks.
You know. But anyways, so our plans to get out of here. I think probably just deconstructing this place probably be best. Because the girl and the genie or the djinn are the ones that are holding this place together, correct?
That was my understanding, that it's maybe her dream. And this wood flies out of the portal and just right next to the fire.
Drifts softly, and you wouldn't have noticed it if you hadn't kind of just seen it out of the corner of your eye. But a piece of firewood floats up and kind of lands quietly over there, kind of close to the door, just within reach of one of you, by those skulls at the base of the door there.
I ready my quarterstaff.
I'll throw it on the fire.
Okay. Oh yeah, pick it up. There's some good flames going.
Does it smell like anything?
Yeah, it's just a piece of firewood, and it burns just fine, making for a warm and bright fire. Well cured.
Well cured. I like it. Well, is there anything else around here? We already went that away. I don't see anything over here as I kind of like come over here a little bit to view down this way.
Yeah, I'm zooming out to see
And
where
I'm
you're
like,
at. Yeah,
and I don't
it's dark. First of all, it's night now, so
dark vision.
dark vision will allow you to see that there are. Yeah, those are like 60-foot walls or something right here. The ledge ends out here. Um, the wall disappears into the dark fog. I don't even think you can see the top of it, really. You're kind of guessing at the height of it. It may only be 30 feet. It might be as high as I think it is. You're definitely not sure from down there where you're at.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I don't see anything over here.
Well, you rested up. I think there's only one option right now.
Was this a
Well.
long rest or a short rest?
Long.
Okay.
Please, God, long. I need it.
That's like 8 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're not quite rested up yet.
Okay. Well, then I throw out my bedroll. And, wait, do I have a bedroll? I think I have a bedroll. And,
I need you to like make sure he's.
get to napping. Get to sleeping.
A snorting pig comes out of the portal many hours later after you guys have gotten a little more comfy, laid down for a rest, and maybe even one of you is asleep now. Probably scares the shit out of whoever is awake. Yep, big old pig. Oink,
Can I
oink, oink.
kill it?
Snort, snort, snort.
Can I kill it?
You can try. How do you want to try to kill it?
Blunt force trauma to the fucking head.
With
A quarterstaff.
a quarterstaff. Okay. You know what? I think it's going to try to run, so let's roll initiative to see if you can catch it before it gets away. It is very slow.
Hold on. You said it's dark, right?
It's dark, yep.
And it just kind of startles me a little bit.
Yep.
Would I be able to sneak up on it?
You can try. Yes, you can try. You can do stealth. Give me a stealth roll. Okay. Man, I don't know offhand what the passive perception of a pig is, but I don't think it's good. I really don't. I don't think it's above 10, honestly. So, yeah, you sneak up on it.
All right. And then I clobber it, man.
Yeah.
I use two hands on my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And I'm going to clobber it and bring up my shit. Because I was out of it for some reason. And does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Do I wake up to the squealing?
I think
then
you're about to.
10 damage, and I'm going to go ahead and throw some martial arts on there for good measure, or do I have to?
Man, tell me if you're throwing I need to know if you're putting the kung fu on that blow with the staff.
Oh, I did 10 damage,
You did
and
10 damage? Okay, then that will do it. Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Schwack across the back of the head. One loud squeaking grunt, and it goes snout first into the dirt there.
Does he wake up?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Did I come through the portal too?
Yeah. We got food.
Fuck yeah. And I start trying to find some sticks to make a spit.
Okay.
You're gonna make a spit, so we're gonna dry out this meat, huh? More rations.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
you can
there are
try.
no
You
sticks.
probably have to like saw off some pieces of that old tree over there. I don't know if you have something you can saw with or not. If you have an axe you can chop with even to make a spit out of. I think there's. Do you know what you could probably do? There's an old shield over there. You could probably make a cooking device out of that. I bet you can make a grill out of it.
So what you do to smoke to prepare meat? Believe it or not, I actually know what I'm doing. When
I
it comes
knew
to
I was
preparing
about
meat.
to get a lecture on
Yeah,
drying and salting
it's real
meat.
simple. It's real simple. You basically have it about 5 feet above
Yeah.
the fire,
Yep.
and you drape it across a bunch of just woven sticks together
Yep.
that are opened,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you dry it out, and that makes jerky, which was rations
I
back then.
think out of the things that you have to work with there, you have got an old pick. You've got maybe a branch or something you could snap off of that tree. You already chopped up the thing for firewood. I guess to make the third leg, you'd need maybe one of your own weapons or something.
I got a quarterstaff. As long as
Quarterstaff.
the DM
Yeah. Okay. And then
won't screw me over.
You stretch out some meat over that and let that basically absorb all the smoke of the fire, while it's probably simultaneously cooking some of the meat too. Yeah, sure. Well, you do it.
Nice.
As you do it, a butcher knife will come out of the portal several hours later. By the time you all get settled back in with your tripod and your arranged meats smoking over the fire, a butcher knife will float up to the fire. You probably won't even notice it until it's right there in front of the two of you. And it will go to cutting at some of the meat.
What the hell?
This place just gets weirder and weirder.
I'm just gonna sit there and like act like I'm asleep and watch it cut the meat.
Okay. It cuts off a piece of the cooked meat. As the meat falls onto the fire, the blade is dropped. Then the charred and cooked piece of meat is picked up and begins to float away, while the butcher knife lays there in the fire.
I'll take my quarterstaff and get the knife out of the fire.
Okay. Yeah, so it made its way off with a cooked piece of meat
Did I see where it went?
back into the portal.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna pick up the butcher knife.
Uh-huh.
Anything interesting about it? Any details?
Definitely not. And this is
No.
definitely the most common make of butcher knife you could find.
Is it sharp?
Crude wooden handle.
Is it sharp?
And you don't need to record a room number for that if you're going to keep it. It's just a butcher knife.
I'm just gonna kind of shrug and tuck the knife away. Or maybe have we already been eating, or is it just now done?
No, it's your full rest has now passed. This is what you guys spent the night doing, in between a few hours of sleep here and there. And it's like you must be in a wintry land because it is still dark. And it feels like hours and hours and hours have gone by. Much longer than what you'd expect for a night's sleep.
Well,
Well,
breakfast.
um,
Eat it.
and yeah, I'm pretty rested, so let's chow down and save what we can, I guess, and then we'll get out of here.
Sounds good.
Through the portal.
Yeah, so we chow down. We collect the dried meat. How many rations would that make, DM?
Um, I think probably more than you can actually carry, but I'd say at least 3 weeks, maybe between the two. Yeah, probably 3 weeks apiece. I mean, if you stretched it out, I don't know, 2 weeks for sure. Let's call it 2 weeks worth of rations apiece.
Well, we can. So, I guess we'll just carry it between us from room to room. Can we get a pig token that we're carrying?
I'm imagining, is it just cut up into two like big quarters, or it's
No, no, no.
definitely
You
quartered.
normally cut it. You cut it into slices if you're gonna dry it out for.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you slice it up basically kind of like you would turkey, man.
Okay.
Thin slices.
Thin slices. And those can be pretty packed away pretty easily. They'll all be stuck together. Maybe if you can find some scrap cloth, you can package them a little bit better for storage later. But for now, I guess you can just stuff them into backpacks and not have to carry a big quarter of a pig thrown over your shoulder. As cool as that would look.
Well, all right.
And that probably consists about 30 pounds of meat apiece.
Damn, that was a nice pig.
Yeah.
So, you ready
Let's build
find
this
out.
pop stand.
to find out what the hell is on the other side of this portal?
Well,
So
something that likes to eat meat.
yeah, so I come and I poke my head through the frickin' portal.
Give me a roll.
For real? All right. Let's see here.
Okay, what are we in? We're in the. It's gonna add 200 to everything you roll, so that is 225. And let's have a peek. Shall we? Oh wait, let me make sure. This is one I gotta make sure it's set up right.
Uh-oh.
You look into a broad, long hallway. And
Before you don't have to give set up a page for me yet.
Sure.
Do I notice anything dangerous?
Yes, there is a large beast beyond an iron portcullis that blocks the hallway ahead of you. I'll let you look.
So I'm gonna just poke my head back out and be like, "Hey, Balthazar,
Huh?
we got a large beast
I'm
At
gonna
the
poke
end.
my head through with him.
at the end of this hallway, blocking it.
Okay.
Looks caged."
Yeah, this is big portals here. There's plenty of room for you both to look through. So you guys are looking into this chamber from here. This portal in the foreground.
Okay. I'm gonna see if the beast understands. I'm gonna be like, because he's caged, right? Those are caged doors, right?
It looks like it, yes.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, do you understand me?"
The clickety clack clack sound of bone and shitting is interrupted by your arrival. A sickly yellow beak attached to the behemoth behind the iron portcullis releases a shrill shriek that quickly escapes your audible range. The creature then slams a pair of deadly hooks against the iron bars, rattling the heavy gate, but can't get to you. It seems enraged and animal-like.
I was gonna say, do I recognize this creature?
I don't know. What do we do for? Is there a monster lore check these days? Is there something like that?
You can do history, nature, if it's something that's found in nature.
Arcana if it's a like magical
Magical
creature.
beast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call this anything closer related to mining.
Like history.
I'd probably say history. Yeah.
Okay, history check.
Do you mind if
No.
I help him out?
You can, but
DM?
yeah, both of you can make a history check.
Oh, okay. Instead of a D4 for helping.
Oh, right. No, I think you should both make a check in this case,
Okay.
since either one of you could have different knowledge than the other.
Now,
Miners, we are not.
Nope.
miners, we are not. They understand why I wanted to help.
And we're on the left side, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna look at Balthazar and be like, I don't know how we could get past him.
I open up my cloak that's full of rations, and I'm like, I know how we can get past him.
Food. I was about to unleash poison spray on this motherfucker. Good thing you're here to help out.
We can sit here and like slaughter this thing. I mean, I can sit here all day and tell it bad jokes until it keels over. But
Hey, you guys, it's getting hard to talk over the sound of it bashing those bars with its hook arms and gnashing with its beak and screeching these loud, shrill shrieks. So, you guys want to be talking to each other back in the other room?
All right.
I'm gonna throw it a chunk of the meat.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out and collect the meat we didn't smoke. If there's any left.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of trash left over from carving that thing.
Yeah. I'm basically gonna collect all of it, like even like the freaking stuff we didn't use, like the guts and stuff like that. And I'm gonna try to like give it to him.
Okay. Are you still tossing your smoked meat at it, Balthazar?
I just want to see its reaction when I gave it some of the ration.
Okay. Gave it, as in like walked up to the bars and handed it to it?
I kind of tossed it back and trying to get its attention with it and getting it to turn away from the bars, see how interested it was.
Okay. Give me a attack roll against AC 20 just to see if you could get really lucky and toss it between the bars.
Oh, okay.
You said Dex.
No, just an attack roll against AC 20.
Oh, attack. So I guess
we could call it a dex.
Be...
You could call it a dex. Yeah, we can just call it an acrobatics on DC 20 as well. That would work.
Oh, so close.
Nope. Okay.
Hey, Balthazar, you can always try to like push your grab your quarterstaff and like push it the rest of the way in there.
I'm gonna mage hand it in there.
Okay.
And
Ooh,
I'm gonna dangle it in front of his nose with the mage hand.
The mage hand picks it up off the ground after the failed throw, and dangles it right there. And so let me see, is this thing motivated by that? I have a pretty strong feeling that this creature is motivated by meat.
Balthazar. Animal handling check.
I'm actually not very good at this.
Are we gonna tame this? Let's tame this.
Oh my god, we can tame this. We have so much meat.
Okay. Yeah, it'll go for it. It'll definitely go for it, or try to anyway. It'll try to hook it with one of those hook arms. But I guess it's being held just out of reach, you say, right?
No.
No,
Are
I was dangling in front of it, but like once it like is interested, I'll kind of treat it.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, then it'll take it. Its beak just tears apart the meat, hook through one piece of the meat, beak tearing apart the other part of it, throws it back and swallows it whole. Um, Shrieks, coos a bit.
so do I come in at this time,
Yeah, he'll come
DM?
in with his bloody handfuls of guts. Yep.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna come in and
Hmm.
I'm gonna start like handing it food.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put my hands through those bars. I'm not stupid.
I understand. I understand. Okay, when you step into the chamber, this plate right here on in front of you depresses slightly, and you hear a click and a sound. Do you proceed?
Tell Balthazar. So I think I just stepped on a trap.
Well, we know the ground behind us, and I think you should step back, and then we'll see what happened.
Well, hold on. I'm guessing. The only thing I think of is that it opens up these cage doors if I let go. Let's go
Uh,
ahead and
it could
hand
it could
him the
also
rest of
steal
this
us
meat.
in here.
Well, yeah, but I'm already in here.
Go ahead and
Uh,
get a token on the board.
so I'm gonna tell him, hey, go ahead and start mage handing this food to the guy.
So I'm going to Scooby Doo it over his shoulder and start mage handing some of it in there. Not a ton of it, just a little bit to maybe what I don't know, maybe like a couple pounds of it, just something to keep it at bay for a second, just to see what happens, and I get ready to pull Icky out and in case it tries to seal him in or anything.
Okay, yeah. So I take it that means you're still just kind of leaning into the room, right?
Yeah. I'm like Scooby Dooing over his shoulder, so just like my head and arm is in there.
I got you. You
Okay.
can still use Mage Hand this way, yes.
All
So what
right.
were you doing
So
again? Just food? Feeding it?
yes.
Yeah. We're putting a couple pounds of food in there before we make sure that this trap isn't going to just kill all of us.
Okay.
Yeah, before I like let off the pressure plate.
Yeah, okay, right. So your foot is still depressed down on the plate. Okay. And you're using meat as a weight on the floor? Is that what I was understanding?
Oh no, I was mage handing it in with the creature.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, just passing it through the bars to the creature. Okay, yeah, and it'll take it and eat it as you feed it to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to pile some in the corner too, so that way there's going to be a little bit extra.
Gotcha.
So that way, as if depending on what happens when his foot comes up.
And I tell Balthazar, like, Balthazar, is there any like rocks or anything outside that we could use? Like, I know we
wait.
got to get past here, but I don't know if this creature trusts us enough. He might still attack us on sight.
But if he attacks us, he's going to run out through this portal, and if he does, he definitely relies on sight. He can cast that darkness thing again, and then we can just step back through.
I mean, I guess so.
We can get on either side of the door when you come out, and either he's going to run out or he's going to be sitting right there.
Okay. All right.
He's either going to trust us, well, he's either going to be interested in the food, or he's going to come for us. And
All right. So I'm gonna like set the food down, DM, over
Yep.
here, like all that meat. All right. I'm gonna set it down right there.
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Show me again where
let
you're going to set it
go.
down at. Okay.
Is that close enough?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
All
You
right.
notice that those
So,
plates of stone are loose there when you set the meat down onto them.
oh, the stone's loose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I move it off to the side, then right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
All right, and then I let go of the. I'm like Balthazar. You ready?
I'm ready as I'm gonna be.
All right, so I let go of the uh pressure plate. DM.
And then we spin around to put our backs against the wall on the outside.
Okay. All right. And so you're back outside again then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which it is still night outside by the campfire.
And
And you wait for this creature to come charging past you. Um, and it
does
doesn't.
it? It doesn't.
Mm-mm. My cat's playing piano
Poke.
now.
I poke. I poke my head in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking back through too.
Okay. Same scene as before. There's some meat sitting off to the side now. That creature is a little bit calmer than it was before and is just kind of like reaching through the bars, kind of just grinding its hook on the bars a little bit.
Oh. Well then, let me. Can I test out
The,
these stones before I
I was
walk
gonna
over
say
there?
the floor's still there and everything.
Yes.
And I stop him and I stick my foot through and I tap the stone he just stepped on a couple of times.
I think that that stone is dead now. I think it's been triggered and it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's just a dead stone there in the floor.
So can I'd be like, hey Balthazar, can you press on these stones with your mage hand?
So I can put
25
ooh,
pounds?
actually uh I think it was I thought it was just 5 pounds of pressure,
Oh,
but I
okay.
also have telekinesis. So I can shove a creature I can see within 30 feet of me. So I feel like I should be able to put a decent amount of weight in there.
Okay. I'll allow it. And so you do that. All those plates of stone right there just smash straight through, almost like they were ceramic or something, or like baked clay. Never meant to hold up any weight. And when that happens, it reveals a pit going down.
Oh wow.
Oh, I think I need to scroll down then. Oh,
Just a little
uh, how deep is it? Like 10 feet?
Uh, Balthazar, no. It's Icky's got infravision, right? Dark
yeah,
vision.
dark vision, yeah.
Ah, okay. Icky, you can see that it bends into a parallel passageway underneath this area.
Huh. Okay. So it looks like a different passage.
It's definitely earthen passage. Um, yeah, there is a sort of a stench coming up out of it, and a last little wisp of some vapor rolls out of the pit and dissipates into the air here.
It's bad. I'm over here,
What's
of course.
um? So it's dark and stinky down there.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
The creature has kind of gotten used to you two and is just pacing off towards the other end of its cell it's in.
I'm gonna start feeding it the rest of the pigs since we're
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Squeeze some guts through them bars.
Yeah, squeeze some guts to the bars. Like get everything I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the leftovers, every bit
Yeah.
of sausage casing.
Okay.
Go
That
ahead,
frightens it.
feed
It
it.
spins around and shrieks and comes running over there and starts bashing on the doors again. as you're
I
doing this, which will
I
stop
try
you.
to I try to calm it. You
No,
know.
no, it's freaked out. No, it's angry. It's starting to do weird insect dances where it raises its hooks up in the air. A praying mantis or something. Step back away from the portcullis.
All right, I'll step away from it.
Okay.
What does it do?
It keeps doing this weird intimidation dance, chipping it away at the ceiling with its hooks,
Even though I
and
just gave it
making
meat.
this awful screech over and over.
Um,
Like I have speak with animals. Would you count that as an animal?
No, I
Oh
would
no, I
not.
have animal friendship. Sorry, my bad.
um,
Could I lace it? Can I lace my calm down with the suggestion?
As in the spell suggestion.
Yeah. Would I be able to do that?
I mean, are you saying you can cast the spell suggestion
Yep. At will.
at will? You can use
Yep.
suggestion like the
Once per
spell
day.
once per day. Okay. Um, yeah, you can use a suggestion. I think that requires you to be able to communicate with it, doesn't it?
You can influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Does it understand me?
No, I don't think it does.
I'm gonna try and speak to it in deep speech and see if that gets me anywhere.
No, it gets angry. It starts smashing at the bars again. It can get those hooks around the bars just a little bit, enough to rattle them and bend them and make you think it might could even pry these bars open if it really wanted to. It's shaking the cage violently, or the portcullis.
Well, that's not right. We just gave him food. It's mean.
And is he not interested in the food anymore?
Nope. No, I think he ate a bunch of it, and now he's not worried. But that's not his most immediate need now. His most immediate need is security and defense.
Hmm.
Um, so I guess we're gonna go with Stinky. Let's at least look down there and see what's going on.
Okay. Is there any way I could tie a rope off?
Suppose you could tie a rope off to that. There's a few things you could tie a rope off to. I'm gonna let you tell me what you tie a rope off to.
No, I don't know. I can't really see here. Actually, there's a stump outside this portal.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
That's clever. Yep, that'll work much better. Tie a rope off out there as long as you've got 50 or 60 feet of rope. That's plenty of length for you to dangle it back down into this pit to give you advantage on climbing down. On acrobatics on 9. I'm sorry, not acrobatics, but athletics on 9 with advantage to climb down. That looks good. And so Icky goes down into the pit.
All right. That's Balthazar that did acrobatics check.
Oh, was that Balthazar? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, let me pull up mine.
Nope.
And sorry, I didn't mean to click it twice.
It's okay.
Just take the first one.
So Balthazar, you're down there in the pit, and you can see
That was from before. Hang on, let me roll mine because that's Icky getting down in the pit now.
Okay. Well,
Acrobatics check was for the meat
that's
that he
right.
threw.
Yeah, I was throwing the meat through the bars.
Yeah.
So
Nevertheless,
when I-
Icky's down there, and he can see what I've shown him. It looks like the pit goes just a little ways ahead, Probably, and it's a little too low to stand up in, so you have to kind of hunch down a little bit to get down it, but it seems to just bypass that middle section there and then come back up.
Hey, Niam, is there a hole right here? Is that what I'm seeing?
That is a hole right there, yes.
Am I able to see up through it?
Nope, it's not in this passageway.
Huh. Okay.
Wait,
Would I? Huh.
which hole?
So if you look right here, Balthazar, there's a
Oh,
hole
oh, his poop hole.
behind him. I guess it's a poop hole. I was kind of thinking that since there was a nasty smell coming from this passageway, that maybe it was his shit that it was.
That's what I was
No.
afraid of.
No,
Yeah.
there's no dome down in this passageway.
Just
Maybe
smells?
just a few footprints.
I'm gonna follow him down.
And also, I would. It should be pointed out that there was a little bit of debris and rock rolling off of his shoulders when y'all first looked into this room and saw him. But anyway, who's going down this tunnel?
Me.
I'm gonna follow him down, and as I go down, I'm gonna look at the ceiling above him and see if I can see anything up there through the bars.
Gotcha. No, the length of this passageway here doesn't have anything. It's just a barren little passageway. And when you get to the other end of it, you can see.
Oh no! I was looking above the creature as I was going down in here, so I was gonna get a better angle looking up.
Oh, gotcha. It's just a stone ceiling. It's a flat slab. It's actually a coffered slab. So it's kind of like a couple of. It's like four joints with a big plate laid on top of them.
Okay. Well, I continue through cautiously.
Mm-hmm. There is this other end of the passageway is concealed. It's concealed at this end too. So there's like some stone plates up above you when you get to the farthest end of the passageway. They'll require you to just kind of climb up a little bit and push out of the way if you want to come up into the other end of this chamber.
Can I just poke it with my quarterstaff? Move him out of the way that way.
Yep, that'll do it. Yep, clears
While
the
I'm
debris
standing here.
out of the way.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna climb. I
Okay.
guess.
And to climb out is just an athletics on 9.
Okay.
And I guess I need to do one of those too.
Yep.
Oh, did I need to do one for going in the first place?
Yeah, you should have made one for each. Yep, going in and coming out.
So did I make it?
Can I take the 17 and the 20?
He keeps sliding back down the pit. He can actually make it the second one with advantage. Well, yeah, he can make the second one with advantage if Icky's willing to give him help. Can't you do that?
Yeah. I kind of chuckle at him as he, 'cause he's kind of sliding down.
Hey, hooves aren't good for climbing ropes, man.
I'd be like, all right, here. And I give him a hand.
There's not even a rope on the other end. That's why the other end's harder, because you're actually just having to scramble up out of a dirty pit, that crumbles away under your hooves as you try to.
Oh, then I have no excuses. And I take his hand.
Yeah, I'll let you make another check with him giving you a help action. So you have advantage on a 9. Surely you can pull that off.
I hope so. There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Barely.
So, yeah, when that thing's hooks just a few inches away from you as you struggle your way out of the pit, you have finally made it to safety on the other end of this room. Do you continue forward, or you want to harass this creature some more?
Balthazar.
Yeah.
You're a satyr, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't you just jumped?
I'm not a great jumper. I mean,
But
for like the average person, yeah, I'm a good jumper, but for a satyr, I'm not a good jumper.
You'll notice that there's a wheel embedded in the wall at the other end of this corridor, just like there was on that end.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So, yeah, with things hooks just a few inches away from you as you struggle your way out of the pit, you have finally made it to safety on the other end of this room. Do you continue forward, or you want to harass this creature some more?
Balthazar.
I'm assuming that opens the gate. So, we just head through one of these doors. I don't think Homeboy wants to hang out with us.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Ooh.
A roll for what? What are you doing?
If you're going through that portal.
Which portal?
I'm sticking my head through.
Wait, are you going through the big one or the small one on the side?
I'm looking through the little one first.
Oh, I'm gonna check out the big one.
Okay.
Put my head through the big one.
And I'll let both of you can give me a roll in that case.
Oh,
And
God.
Balthazar, this is what you see. And you are looking in from the lower portal on the left into that chamber. And then I'll wait for.
But
go
yeah. Roll. I got you.
Yep.
Shit, I thought you were saying roll for initiative, and I was like, shit, okay. Damn, 4?
All right.
I'm gonna grab that bucket as I come back out.
Okay.
So I see a bunch of leaves.
Yeah. You're looking in through the portal in the very, very back, actually.
Is
of
that a
scene.
freaking mantis?
And yes, that looks like a giant praying mantis at the farthest end of the courtyard by a lone portal on that wall. Because, yeah, you're looking in from the very back of that scene and instead of being in the foreground of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna come out and I'm just gonna hold out my bucket. And I'm gonna say, I has a bucket.
You've been
Wait,
waiting.
am I able to hear him whenever he says that?
No.
I wait for you to come out before I say I has a bucket.
Are you coming back out?
Okay. Yeah, come out.
Okay.
I has a bucket.
And then I look up and I look at him upsettedly, and then I poke my head back out.
I guess I'm gonna poke my head through there too.
No. I'm gonna poke my head back out.
But back into that courtyard or back to where Balthazar?
Back into that courtyard.
Okay.
Is there anything I can grab quickly?
Let me see. I think you could grab like a handful of shrub real quickly and then dash back.
Yep, I do that.
Okay.
And I look at him and I say, I have a plant.
Hey, when you okay, we're gonna go with this. Okay, so you guys are all back in the same chamber.
Yes.
When Icky comes back into the portal and you're standing there with your bucket and a big stupid grin on your face, Icky is holding a serpent in one hand and a handful of bush in the other, and he looks really excited because he doesn't realize he's got a snake in one hand yet. And I'm gonna give him a surprise condition, and I'm gonna give you a chance to do something. What do you do?
Me?
Yeah, Icky is caught surprised
Me?
by this.
All right, cool. I'm able to cast Animal Friendship
Icky is?
on the snake.
Okay. First, I'm gonna give Balthazar a reaction. Balthazar, what do you do when he's holding a snake?
I guess I'm going to reach into its mind and.
Oh, that's not nice.
Okay, I'm going to give you an initiative roll to do that with the snake. And the snake has got, at best, a 9. I don't know what the dexterity of a snake is. I got you beat, so...
Are you seriously scared of snakes, bro?
It says as it fumbles to bite at Icky, snapping its fangs into its own hide. It is hung up and And then that's when, and it'll lose its next turn, and that'll give Icky a chance to do a speak with animals on it, and Balthazar can continue to attack it if he wants to.
No, it's animal friendship.
Animal friendship, fair enough.
Yes.
You cast animal friendship on the snake. The snake is your friend.
Yep. I'm gonna
do
give
I even
him
get a
some
save, or do I not get a save?
Oh.
I bet I get a save.
Oh,
Let me
for the
see.
spell?
Yeah.
Or for animal friendship?
Yes.
Or well, I guess that's a spell too.
I'll bet you money I get a save.
I don't
Wisdom
know
save.
for animal friendship.
Let's see if we've got snake in the monster manual.
I know it's in the player's handbook.
Yeah, you should be able to just reach in the compendium and pull it out.
It's okay. I got it. And it fails its save, so it is definitely your friend now.
And so I tell, as I'm surprised, like I guess it stops, but trying to bite me,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
So I head him.
Yeah, you notice. Well, I guess you drop the piece of shrub so you can pet it with your other hand because you're
Yes.
holding it with the other. You're like, wait, where did my staff go?
Wait, what? My staff.
Yeah, your
Right, I
staff
took
was
my staff.
in the hand that you're holding a snake with now.
Wait, what?
You didn't tell me your staff could turn into a snake.
If my staff could turn into a snake, do you think me, a snake person, wouldn't have used that already?
Hey, you're holding a snake where your staff was, and you don't seem too surprised. You're upset that I tried to attack it because, I mean, what was I supposed to do? You didn't have that snake when you went in there. It was ready to bite you.
Yeah.
It
I don't.
playfully coils around your arm.
Okay, I give it some of my ration, the pig ration.
Okay. I'm sure it'll gobble that down.
I would be very nice to it. I would put it. You said it crawls around me, like
Mhm.
my wrist.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna. He's gonna be there, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna do my best to befriend this snake. I'm gonna let you know. Outside of the spell, I'm gonna do my best to befriend this snake.
Okay.
Simply, I just cast animal friendship to give me a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you have got a snake companion for the next little while now instead of a staff.
Okay. So I tell Balthazar, I'm like, well, I got a snake now. I have no idea what happened to my quarterstaff.
Do you think I'm going to lose my quarterstaff if I go through there?
Check it out.
I go ahead and step through his portal real quick.
Okay. It's big enough for the two of you to both go through at the same time or both stick your heads through. So I'm just going to go ahead and move everybody to this room. And you guys are at the farthest end of this image here. So you're in that portal in the back corner looking into this courtyard. The wall in the foreground is not too different from the one that you're looking out of. And let's see, there is magic in the air here in this small courtyard garden. Tender topiaries and wild things bloom. Purple stalks pop in a short flower bed upon well-manicured cobbles. In one corner, a giant praying mantis lazily turns to you. A wooden barbican hangs over this scene, from which you can hear footsteps behind window slits.
Look at his staff.
And his staff turns into a snake. And considering that there was reason to expect this might happen, there's no one caught surprised. But the snake, however, will want to try to strike at the closest thing to it, which would be Balthazar.
I cast animal friendship again.
We roll initiative.
Dude, I just found out. So my innate spellcasting, like I forgot this. You can cast Animal Friendship in a limited number of times with this trait, but I can only target snakes. I completely forgot the whole snakes part or the unlimited part.
Well, how convenient that we are in this moment that we're in now where it all matters. All your snake abilities matter now.
Oh, your snakes were snakes. Oh, it's still lost initiative? Oh no! I'm getting bit by a snake!
Dang, snake rolled well.
Well, I'll tell you what, you didn't get into the turn counter, so here's your chance to re-roll it.
I'll take it. Hang on.
Oh,
Let me drop a token.
I think that's why we didn't drop tokens.
And, ha ha! Actually, it probably has a better dex than I do.
So the wait, what's going on? Snake or is there this goblin guy?
That's
This
the.
goblin guy.
I think we caught the mantis's attention.
Okay. So out of the barbican overhead, an arrow comes flying out at a bit of an angle.
Oh, well, we caught somebody's attention.
Icky, and that's going to be a miss. And,
So glad that was it, Icky.
and then it's Icky's turn.
Hold on. Okay, I'd have to reduce since it missed. Damn. Can I?
This game has a sort of a Dragon Slayer feel to it. Remember the old arcade game?
All right.
I think it's
Well,
called Dragon Slayer.
hold on. Before the snake strikes, I cast Animal Friendship on the snake.
That's right. That was what you were going to do this turn, was cast Animal Friendship. So you
Yes.
do that on the snake so that it won't bite Balthazar. Balthazar, what do you do?
I tell Balthazar. Well, hold on, DM. I tell
Yep.
Balthazar, I'm like, nice snake now. All right. Be very nice to it. And then I look up to where the arrow was shot at. Do I see him?
You can just see a little arrow slit. There's several of them scattered along this barbican up here.
Okay. I ready patient defense,
I think.
which gives me the dodge action on my bonus action.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 13.
You also happen to notice that it looks like there's murder holes up underneath this thing, just because you see some shadows, just kind of for a moment on some of those support beams. Yeah. So, right. And so then, Balthazar, what do you do?
I tell Balthazar to get behind me.
I know we're looking at the arrow slits, but I can't see the people that are in there, like through the slits.
I mean, I think you could target them with a spell. I think you could shoot an arrow at them. It would be difficult. It definitely would. They have like it's over 75% cover, which I believe is like a negative
3/4. 3/4. It just adds up on your AC.
Yeah, right.
So that's how cover works in this game in
Yep.
5e.
Yep. So plus 5 to their ACs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is 3/4, half is
Yep.
half covers plus 2.
Yeah. And anything over 90, I guess they consider is unhittable, which it probably is over 90%. But I would want to give you at least a chance. So I would say anything behind that wall is armor class 25.
All right. But you said I can make out the people in there. And how many can I see through the arrow slits? Can I tell how many are moving around?
You can give me a perception roll, but that would be your action for this round to accurately try to look through those arrow slits and see how many eyes you can see. Would take a
that's
good
fine.
bit of concentration.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking we should just pull out because this doesn't seem like a winning combo here. My door had a set of stairs. Perception.
No.
Damn, Balthazar.
No.
Yeah, I have no idea how many are in
In the
there. They're
frantic
shooting
panic,
arrows.
you can't
Let's
count
jam.
eyes or faces. The snakes are not a problem. It comes back around to the archers, and now several of his buddies join in the action. And so I'm going to go ahead and just make 3 d20 rolls here. 3 arrows fired. 2 of them at
Balthazar.
Balthazar, 1 at Icky.
Balthazar, did you get behind me like I instructed?
I am totally behind you.
Okay.
So he has at least somewhat cover. You
Yeah.
can give him half cover,
Yep.
at least.
Unless they're really good archers, that 7 shouldn't hit me.
No, that 7 is not going to hit you. The 11. What's your AC? You've got at
My
least
AC is 11.
Yeah, okay, you got at least 50% cover, and they've got +4 to hit, so that actually would be a miss. And I'm pretty sure that's a miss on Icky as well.
Yep.
Icky?
I don't know. Can I throw a dart at him? Let me throw a dart at one of the holes.
Yeah, AC 25.
Fuck, man.
I'm telling you, let's bounce.
Hold on. I got an idea. How far away up are they?
I don't think the scale on this map is right. If I had to guess, that is, I'm gonna call it 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah.
Perfect. I threw out poison spray.
Nice.
So basically, you extend your hand outward. Except I'm gonna fucking hiss at it. It's gonna come out of my fangs if that's cool.
Okay, and it
Yeah.
sprays like a cloud, which will pass through cracks
Yep.
and arrow slits and that sort of thing. Can you throw that at me just so I can?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Can I see the text on that one though? Well, as I do
Huh?
this, can I see the text on that?
I don't know how to do the text. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. You can't just
Uh,
copy and paste it.
Well, I guess I could.
Just want to make sure it can go through space. Definitely failed. And see how many of them it'll affect. I think it only is going to affect 1, but I could be wrong.
Let me see here. Poison
Yeah,
spray.
it can only be 1 of them. I'm thinking it works though, and he fails.
Okay.
A goblin can be heard choking from behind the Barbican wall.
And here you go. I copy and pasted it for you.
Okay.
And that's only part of it. It actually increases level 5. It's 2d12, 3d12.
Oh,
and
the range on
4d12.
that is only 10 feet.
Oh shit! I thought it was 30.
Bummer.
Damn.
All right, so that failed.
Did not
Anything
get a
else,
chance
or
to
is
do
it
that.
Balthazar's turn? Balthazar?
Nope. I'm just gonna ready.
I'm dragging his ass back through the other portal.
Okay. Unless he resists, I'm going to move y'all back to the other room. Would you
Sure.
keep that snakes?
You're gonna see me snap. Damn, missed. Thought they were closer, or thought I could shoot it further.
Jesus, what room was that?
I was room 31.
Yeah, it was 231. Oh, that's where you're going. Okay, I'll just go ahead and move us to there since we know that's where you're going anyway.
I want to go fill my bucket up with some of the water. and take a big sniff of the water.
Okay. Oh, you notice now that it's calm scene in here. By the way, the scents of soap and water fill your nose as you enter into this fountain chamber. Raised fountain dominates this otherwise bare room, empty of others. This may be a good time to tidy up or have a cool drink. So, you got that bucket. You come back into the chamber, take a breath, look down. You notice there's a bar of soap in the bucket.
Oh well,
Uh,
that's
Go ahead, sorry.
we can always clean up.
Does the water smell like just water?
The water smells just like water. I think it does. Yeah, yep, yep. Smells like clean water.
I'll give it a little sip and swish it around in my mouth a little bit, make sure it tastes right.
Yep, yep. Nice. It's very nice. Fresh water.
I'll take some big old gulps out of my hands.
Balthazar, let me give you a heads up out of character. Maybe you should let the guy that has immunity to poison check to see if it's poison
Probably smart.
next time.
Probably smart.
Yeah, just saying.
Just tap my noggin. I'll keep that in mind. I cast shape water and make some little figures that danced around a little bit.
Okay. Have fun with it.
They just kind of dance around the edge of the fountain. But I make sure my water skin's filled up, and I say, up or down?
Well, I mean, did you not want to clean up?
You saying I smell bad?
We probably smell bad.
I just kind of shrug.
So what I do is I go ahead and get my fill of drink, DM, and then I'm gonna grab the bar of soap out of the bucket. At least, like, in the army we called it a whore bath,
Mm-hmm. Do a little
Where
squat.
you hit-
Get a little, do a little
where you-
squat in there.
where you get all like your
Bits
hot
and privates.
spots. Yeah, your hot spots real quick, but it's not a complete bath,
Yeah. But it does a world of wonder on how you feel, though. It can really recharge you. And I mean, you guys, hey, you got a nice night's sleep in that one room that was like the nice little 4 beds. That was really a nice room. But I think that's it, right? You slept there, and then you slept outside on that ledge by a campfire. But is that all it's been? 2 nights in the palace?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I was like, damn, Balthazar, you should actually try those.
All right. I'll kind of freshen up a little bit. Hit the pits and privates and.
DM,
Yo.
I make sure to like rag wipe down my snake buddy now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think by the time you guys are done, actually, let me check something else real quick.
Your stats are now coiled wooden bracelets.
So as you guys bathe, or the last of you, I guess it would be Balthazar who would be bathing because Icky's already had his bath, and in through the other door down here at floor level walks a large bugbear. He has no weapons in his hands. He does have on his ragged piecemeal armor, though, and he's a little bit startled to see the two of you in here, and he kind of barks at you, waves his hands to push you. He's kind of waving you out of the way, really, Balthazar.
Oh,
I just kind of raise my hand and say, "Hi."
All right, he'll go straight to the fountain, and he's got all kinds of like blood and guts on his paws, his ragged, clawed hands, and he'll dip it down into the water and start washing it off. And he'll look over towards Icky and just snarl, showing all his yellowed fangs. Bugbears are pretty big, they're about 7 foot tall, pretty beastly creatures. So it's
Shit,
pretty
dude.
intimidating looking beast.
I hiss back at him.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll kind of give Icky the hand to be like, chill out, and I'll hand the bugbear the soap.
All right. Okay. Okay, sure. That's good. The bugbear takes the soap, smells of it, bites off a little bit, and
Oh
then
no,
throws
dude,
it
rub it
off
on
to
you, rub it
the
on you. And I start rubbing my arm and say, it'll get the blood off easier.
Um, he looks at you squarely, points a finger, and says, "You shut up." And he goes
All
back
right.
to rubbing his hands in the water again.
Hey, if you want some goblins to boss around, go through this portal behind us and then turn right.
When he's done, he slings his hands dry, gives Icky one more look, make sure he doesn't want to pull some bull mess down here.
I look back at him. Same way.
Um, he'll go to snatch your stick away from you.
Wait,
And
my
I guess
stick? I
it's-
thought it was a snake.
Oh, that's right. It is a snake. No, I'm sorry. That was also the part of this, is it's been about an hour now, and the snake that's been, I guess, probably playfully attached to your arm suddenly reverts back into a staff. And this had happened just moments before the bugbear walked in, so you really had just barely processed this yourself. Um, so yes, he is in fact reaching for your staff when he reaches out towards you. And
Do you mind if I roll an acrobatics check or sleight of hand check?
You sure can, but you got to do it along with initiative. So let me clear off the old one. All right, there we go. Okay, Bugbear goes first, and he's going to make.
No, I go first.
Yeah, Icky nailed it.
Oh, I just don't see him on the chart yet. Okay.
Wait, what the hell? It's a 15. Are you able to plug that in?
Well, we've just been re-rolling it. If you didn't have your token selected.
Okay. Damn.
Oh,
Well, that kind of fucked me.
Yeah, it's fucked me a few times too, but okay, so the bugbear strikes and tries to strike anyway. And I'm just going to make it as standard. You know what? It's not the same as a standard attack roll because he's just reaching for something. So it's going to be D20 attack roll modified by strength, and he doesn't get your staff out of your hands. Balthazar,
He does
you
it
have
or does?
a moment to intervene before this turns ugly.
I am going to shove him backwards using my telekinesis.
Okay.
So it's a strength. Oh shit! It's a strength save. It's a DC 14 strength save.
Okay. Failed.
Oh. I just kind of shove him back with my mind, and I
Towards
guess
the
that's
portal?
and I'll be like, "Yo, dude, come on, peace at the watering hole."
Is this like shoving him back into the portal or just back?
It only pushes him 5 feet.
Okay, and it's all going to be away from you. So I'm guessing. I don't know. I guess we should have set this up a little bit better, but I'm thinking it's something like that right now. Then Icky never said he was moving towards the bugbear. The bugbear came to him. So the bugbear gets shoved back against this wall. You make your plea for peace, and it's really up to Icky
Sure.
to decide if he'll honor the call to peace.
What I'll do is I'll ready my staff and kind of hiss at him like a snake would.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'm gonna fucking back away towards this way.
Okay.
Basically, I'm prepping.
Okay.
I'm just waiting. You know what I mean?
All right.
But
So
I'm not showing.
the bugbear thinks about it for a minute. He sizes up Icky and takes a and so he decides to go around this way, and he'll dare Balthasar to get in his way as he makes his way towards this portal back here that he came in from.
Oh, he's going back through the one that he came through.
Yeah.
I take it you're claiming that portal and you want what's through there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to talk. Maybe he does talk. Maybe he stops right as he goes about to go out the portal. He says, "What's it to you?"
Well, if you don't want us to follow you, we won't follow you.
Do whatever you want. And he goes through the portal. And then he stops again in his tracks and turns back around and he says, "Wait a second. Let me see your ward stone."
My who what?
"Show Balf your ward stone now," he says, and he stomps his foot down.
My Warstone?
He says it real loud and slow. "Ward."
Is that like my arcane focus?
"Balf, be right back," he says, and he disappears out through that portal.
I don't want to peek through the portal. I'm going to, as stealthily as possible, peek through the portal.
All right. Yeah, okay. This is Icky or Balthazar?
Balthazar.
Who was peeking out the portal?
Balthazar is peeking.
Balthazar is.
Balthazar is. Okay. So you look into this chamber. The bottom of the stairs goes up to the platform. That's the bugbear. That's what he looks like. He goes back up. He's going back up to the top step as you peek in behind him to reach for something.
It's above me and I can't see.
Yep.
All right, right back out.
Okay. Okay.
Wordstone. Icky, do you know what a wordstone is?
I have no idea. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm trying to look through I'm like looking through my stuff to see anything that's like a stone or I don't know. Wordstone.
Nobody's said anything about a wart stone since we've been here.
I mean, all I can think of is like my arcane focus, and all I have is this crystal, but I don't think that's what he's talking about. And I tucked the crystal back in my pocket.
Well, he's not back into this chamber where you two are at yet.
You poked your head through, right?
Yeah, it was a staircase going up. I couldn't quite make out what was above me.
Huh.
But he was going up there to get something. It looked like. But I mean, might as well wait here for him. I mean, worst comes to worst. I mean, we run or we kill him.
Well,
I'm rested up.
Then I'm gonna prep over here, where we can better run.
Yeah, I don't think he likes you very much anyway. So try and keep it low key.
Well, I don't like him. He tried to take my staff.
Yeah, that was a dick move.
Where are you guys at in this chamber? What are you doing? I was reading something just now.
Oh, I'm Icky went towards the stairs and Balthazar is sitting on the edge of the fountain.
Okay. Just waiting to see what happens.
Yep. Pretty much where I was before when we were talking to the bugbear, and I'm just waiting, trying to be as nonchalant as possible.
Okay. All right. Well, he goes back into the room, and he has with him a large, long pole with a rope attached to it, and the rope comes out to a noose on the end. You may recognize this as a man catcher. And he will try to snag Balthazar with it.
Shit, so I guess I'm rolling initiative.
It says, "You're coming with me."
Oh, fuck no, I'm not. Oh, I didn't click on my token. Good, I didn't click on my token.
That's right. It's not legit until it pops up on that screen.
Fuck no, I'm not.
All right, so Balthazar, yeah, what do you do?
Well, first of all, I would like an intelligence save from you because I'm going to mind sliver the fuck out of him.
All right, that's a fail.
And let me give you my d6. So there's 5, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a Dissonant Whispers that I'm going to quicken to be a bonus action with some sorcery points. So I'm going to need a Wisdom save.
Okay.
And I'm just be like, no, I'm not coming with you. That's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then you start hitting him with the mind trauma, including Dissonant
and-
Whispers. Now he passes the save on the Dissonant Whispers.
But he has to roll a d4 and take it away from his save.
Ah, so he failed.
Yeah, Mind Sliver combo. So I got 3 more d6 for you. So 9 more psychic damage, and he has to use his reaction to take his movement away from me.
Ah, okay. So that would push him back through the portal.
Yep.
And he'd be off the map. And then it would be his turn.
But then I'm going to say, I'm going to tell Icky to run, and then I'm going to go for the stairs.
Okay. And use your movement to go up the stairs. Or pretty close to it anyway. Probably get a few steps up them anyway. He comes back into the chamber on his turn and makes a run for Icky to attack with his man catcher, which I'm going to use as Bugbear surprises a creature and hits it with an attack during the first round of combat. But I didn't do that. So anyway, I'm going to use his Morning Star to be his attack roll for his man catcher. 16, will that hit you? I think, isn't that your AC?
That is my AC. So
Okay.
technically, no. I mean, I don't know how you work as a DM. Normally, as GMs, whenever you just make something,
Yeah.
it's beneficial to the players in every aspect. So, like, if I just hit your AC, then it would hit you. If the player would have just hit your AC, or if you were to hit the AC of the player, it would miss normally. That's normally how it runs. Same with rounding down and rounding up. If the book doesn't say so, you round down
No, I consider if I roll what your armor class is, that's a hit.
over anything.
Yeah, I play meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if it's 16, because otherwise I feel like you're nerfing your enemy's attacks by 1 no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
If you have unequal rules.
But this weapon doesn't do damage. Instead, what this weapon does is put you into a restrained condition, because it basically cinches a rope around your shoulders and arms, pinning your arms at your side.
Is there a DC for it?
What's that?
Is there a DC for it?
You know what? Let me look up a man catcher to see if somebody has made some rules for it.
I figured that would be more along the lines of the rules of grappling.
Oh, man catcher. Hold on. Here it is. It's in equipment. Yeah, hinged hip. You are at disadvantage when using man catcher to attack an opponent within 5 feet of you. So you have to keep your distance on them to use it correctly. You hit a medium humanoid or beast. Here, let me just put it in there where everybody can read it. So you guys can tell me if you believe it sounds right. And I think this is a course, this is the rope noose version of it, but it should. We're just going to say it works the same. Make a grapple check against it. When you move a creature grabbed with the man catcher, you can choose to move it adjacent.
Yeah, so they make the attack, and then if it's a hit, then you make the contested grapple check to see if you can cinch it. I guess.
I see. Okay. And here's the strength roll for the bugbear gets a 19. Isn't it a strength roll off when you're grappling?
You can use to escape grapple. You can use acrobatics or athletics check. Oh, and that was terrible. The fuck?
Oh no! Oh no!
I rolled a 2.
So what's a grapple check then?
It's either strength versus strength or strength versus dex. The grappler has to use strength, but the grapplee can use acrobatics.
I see. Okay. Fair enough. All right. So he's got you. He's got you, which means you will lose your action, and you lose your action and your movement.
Yeah,
And
until I'm able to.
you could use verbal spells. That's probably about it. And shout and say something to him. Say something about Balthazar or the bugbear, either one.
Is there an escape
Here you
DC
go.
that he can try and get out?
Yeah, there should be. Escape DC is given. Assume the DC is 10 plus the monster's strength athletics modifier.
Okay.
I just put the rules for grapple.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So in that case, you could use. You need a DC 25 to get out away from him, which you can use athletics or acrobatics.
The modifier.
Modifier, yeah. I was gonna say he can't be plus 15.
Oh,
That'd be
okay.
insane.
Plus the monster's strength modifier. Yes, I see that word.
Plus
at the
2.
end
It'd be a plus 2, I think. I think
Okay.
bugbears are around that.
there. Yeah, it'd be plus 2. Yeah, DC 12. Well, that's not very hard to get out of, but it does take your action to do it, though. So I guess that's it. Yeah,
And
it
then-
works.
Let me see here. And then being grappled. There you go. This is the stats for being grappled. DM.
Oh,
I also think he said you were restrained too, so
yeah.
that's a little bit different.
Yes, the man
Okay.
catcher doesn't specify. It just says it grapples you is all.
Yeah, because restrained is a different ruling.
Yeah, restrained is a
Yeah.
different condition altogether. Well, I guess it's kind of bunk if all it does is grapple you, because a man catcher is supposed to like clip your. You're supposed to be like held. You know what I mean? Arms pinned to your side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're the DM. Change it.
Yeah, I mean,
If it makes more sense for you to be restrained. Then
Well, I
change
tell you what I think it should be. You got a chance to get out of it when it was first cinched around you, and you didn't do that. And so I think if you can't escape that initial grab, then I've got you consider restrained, and you can then at that point only fight with the creature to see who can win a tug of war in moving each other around, and you would have to get assistance from someone else, or not be fighting against the creature. Like if you were to let go of the man catcher, you could get yourself loose from it. But right now, he's got you right where he wants you, and so that was what you did with your turn. And so then it's Balthazar's turn.
all right. I need another intelligence save, please. This is the mind whip, and so it's the. If you fail, you have to choose between move, action, or bonus action. You only get one of the three.
Very good counter for this situation. And that's what save?
Intelligence.
Intelligence save. The old mind whip. Oh my God, that is
all right.
a fumble. On a fumble, I'm gonna say he actually drops the man catcher, which will let Icky get free next round. Or
All right,
actually,
so
since Icky kind of didn't get a turn just now, he could just go ahead and become free now at this point since he fumbled. And
all
what's the
right,
damage?
so it's
7.
gonna do the 7 psychic, and like I said, you have to choose between your 3 things, but that's all I got.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, did I
I
not
guess
get a turn last turn?
You got free. You'll be considered free on your next turn.
I'm gonna get up to the top of the stairs.
All right. The bugbear realizes that he's pretty badly hurt. With sort of a dog-like yelp, he'll kind of just steal away from this situation and try to
Wait,
get out that
wait,
portal.
was he within 5 feet of me?
No, he wouldn't have been because the man catcher has got a longer length than that. I think it's like a 8 to 10 foot pole.
Yeah, I was thinking it was something with reach. But yeah, I mean, but I don't know how close he was holding you. But he booked it and made it out through the door.
He's gone. It's Icky's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket the fucking man catcher.
Fucking hey. You snatch that up.
Yeah.
You can fight
Do
with
we-
it like a staff if you
Would you
wanted
consider
to.
me being able to fight with it as a monk weapon?
I think it said it was considered a pole arm. I don't know
Yeah,
if
which
that's a monk weapon or not. I think it should be. I
yeah,
would call a
pole
pole
arm.
arm a
Let
monk
me look
weapon.
at it.
A quarterstaff you could consider a pole arm. It was
Its properties are. I'm just going to go ahead and paste this whole thing in here.
Do we give chase or do we go through this other one?
I'm gonna
'Cause I-
chase after him real quick.
I kind of want to kick this guy's ass now.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase after him real quick.
Okay.
Holding the man catcher.
Wish I hadn't deleted him off of the initiative turn counter. I kind of should have known that that was going to go this way. So let's take it all the way down here. And let's go ahead and reveal this whole room. Since this is a chase, I'm imagining y'all are not just going to timidly stand at the bottom of the stairs.
No, I'm coming up,
Yep.
and I'm gonna poison spray his ass.
And that's basically him there in this chamber. And that's his man catcher as well. So you have an idea what it looks like. And
Give me a
it would have
Constitution
been
save.
your turn because no, it wouldn't have been your turn. Your movement would have. No, yeah, you could just be chasing right behind this guy. Yeah, you can come up and use a poison spray on him, and then we'll
Yep.
resume a new initiative order.
So, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Failed.
Failed.
Oh no! Oh no! Here we go. You're just gonna kill him like straight away.
9.
Ah. Yep, that'll do it. Is that really 9 points of damage?
9 points of poison damage.
All right. Not even kind of expecting you. The bugbear was trying to climb up that cage there when you ran up behind him and cast a poison spray at him. The poison goes deep into his lungs, and before he can shout out that window, he just kind of falls off the bars, slams his head onto the corner of that stone, and almost falls backwards off of the sledge. Dead.
All right. DM,
Yo.
I have to go.
All right, this is
Sorry.
a good point to stop. Good game, guys. Action packed.
Oh yeah, no, this was lots of fun.
Yeah, I had fun. But I am gonna have to leave.
All right, next time.
All right, take it easy.